Good morning. Good morning. In less than an
You're
hour,
gonna listen to this whole damn...
aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore.
Nah.
We're rolling with it.
We will be united in our common interest.
I'm watching it, and I just saw Keanu Reeves right now.
Today is the 4th of July. And you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist.
Oh, this is long as shit.
Should we win the day,
Yeah, I know.
the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Did you like that?
No, that was terrible. But whatever.
This is another episode of Live from Ox City. That's a sigh of relief. A breath of fresh air.
Okay, for what?
Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals happened a couple days ago, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're happy the Clippers lost. Let me guess.
Yes. I am happy about that, but I'm more happy about other parts of it.
Okay.
Like, I'm happy just in general.
What are you happy about? Like, I'm very curious. Like, what exactly? I'm very curious.
Man, it's hard to... I'm trying to think about it. Like, I'm trying to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out why. I think it's just the dominance factor, you know? Like, I want it to stay that way. I want it to stay totally not a competition at all.
Got it.
You know?
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Because I couldn't understand why a lot of Lakers fans were so like adamant about the Clippers losing. It's like, we're not really worried about the Lakers. We're worried about trying to get the first championship in the history of the franchise. But yeah, so I was just really curious on why it's like, haha, the Clippers lost, but they've been out, and it's just, I don't know. I just trying to figure out why. So that actually adds a lot more clarity.
It's not just that. it's also that I don't like Pat Bev. I don't want him to win.
Okay.
Um, Paul George. I mean, I don't mind him. I think he like what was that? He was coming at Dame last year, right? When he missed some free throws or something. That little thing that him and Pat Bev were like joking about.
Yeah, well, with the Dame Lillard thing. It's like for 3 years now, because he hit the shot on him and he waved by or whatever,
Yeah.
and then the next year they lost because they lost and he was, I forgot what he might have put something, he might have posted something. What happened?
Um, yeah, I think so. Or it was either when
Or they were
they
there.
missed a free throw because it was whenever Paul George and Pat Beverly like commented on him, it was that he
Yeah,
missed a free throw in crunch time, right?
there you go, something like that. Yeah.
And so they like made some little comment about it, and then that's when
Uh-huh.
he responded with like, "I sent you home last year. I sent you home the year before." You remember you, right? That makes sense, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
and then he said something like keep bouncing around from team to team,
Oh
trying to
yeah,
win, and
right, right.
like like it was something like that. I forgot
Yeah,
exactly what he said.
which wouldn't surprise me from Beverly, but Paul George, I didn't know was really like that surprises me. Just because
No,
he,
James said it.
no, like said the like making fun of him or saying something about him
Shooting,
missing the free throws.
missing free throw. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, they had some, and then I guess at the All-Star break they like squashed it.
that thing.
Dame and Paul George.
Yeah, him and Paul George, because Pat Bev wasn't. I mean, unless he was watching.
Absolutely, he definitely wasn't at the All-Star game.
Yeah. But so like I don't really I don't like them really. I like Kawhi. Um,
Okay, so you were like happy when people were like, "Ha ha, pandemic P," stuff like that, because you don't like Paul George.
um, no, I mean I don't. I'm not gonna say I don't like him, but I'm fine seeing him lose. You know,
Okay, I got it.
and I'll give him his respect. He played well.
But
He
you
played
don't like
well.
Pat Beverly.
No, I don't like Pat Beverly.
All right, I'm just trying to see
Do
your
you?
levels. Like him? I mean, he's on, as if he was on your team, you would like him.
Would you be relieved if they got rid of him?
No, if he was on your team, you would like him. It's one of those deals.
See, I get why you say that, and I get where that comes from, but he does dumb stuff all the time that hurts them. Yeah, he played well. I'll give him
Mm-hmm.
that too. He played well. He made
Mm-hmm.
shots. You know, he came in. He when he did get time. You know, like he made the most of his time. Played well
Mm-hmm.
defensively, but like his little antics and his you know lack of self control hurts them sometimes. You know, and you
Yeah.
watch more than I do, so you know like how often that happens. But it's just I mean, and like look at the Dallas series, like they just picked on him. Like
Yeah, they had to sit him for sure.
so like that.
I mean, you live with certain things. I think. Yeah, he's not a good. He doesn't know how to. He's not good with not fouling. Like he makes a lot of fouls,
Right,
and
which is fine if he fouls out, but your team fouls is a problem.
well, that's kind of what it is. Like you're kind of you're more so having him on the team for the energy and the intensity that he brings to like, I guess, rally the team and
Right.
give them a certain focus level and energy and all that. So
Yeah.
but yeah, so there's a lot of times where it's like, man, what's he doing out there? But there's a lot of times where it's like, man, he's kind of locking this person up, or he's, doing everything. But
Yeah.
my thing is
And
like, what, what's your, did you watch all the games, the
most of
Western
them.
Conference?
Most of them, yeah.
Okay. Were you were rooting for the Suns?
Yeah.
That's very interesting to me.
Why?
From a team that kind of
Disrespected my team?
yeah, that's where it's
Yeah,
like kind of.
so did I, though. Like, I mean, if you don't want to hear that, like, don't put yourself in that position. Lakers. Like, the Suns didn't do anything that was, like, not within their right as winners, you know? Like, they didn't, and I don't think they did much. Like what disrespect? Like, what?
No, I'm just saying they beat them.
Yeah, so, like, whatever. And the Lakers, I mean, the Lakers deserve to get beat. They,
Yeah.
so, like, I'm not mad at that. I mean, I've never really been a Chris Paul fan, just because.
Why? That's another thing. Why?
I mean, he's like a more skilled Beverly.
Okay. All right. I just so. Do you think that he's top
Also,
five point guard all time?
the poop thing, the ref poop thing.
Oh yeah. The poop thing. Do you think he's a top 5 point guard all time?
I think so.
Really? Okay.
I'm just not like a big fan. I like, but I also know like he's. I don't know if he still is, but he was the head of the Players Association for a long time, right?
Yeah, I think he still is.
Yeah, so I know he's done that. I mean, I know he's been Olympian. I know, like everybody on his team he's a great leader and all that stuff. I just from like a lot of the stuff that I see, I'm not like a huge Chris Paul fan. I mean, and he does a lot of the antics, the kick your leg out. I mean, God, that DeMarcus Cousins thing,
That
like with
God.
the elbow, and it's just and DeMarcus Cousins, he's looking like we all know it's Chris Paul. It's Chris Paul. He's doing Chris Paul things, and they just just ran with it.
It was a like if they win the championship, it was just kind of a look where it's like, man, this is your king. But I think he's a top. He's a man. He played out of his mind. He played really well, and man, you got to give it up to the Suns. They played really well.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I mean, he dropped what,
they're-
40, 41?
Yeah, 41. And a couple flops, couple push get pushed in the back.
Yeah, see, and that was the other thing. Like, and honestly, that's what I was happy about. That he was performing in the whole series. He's knocking down shots. He's like getting steals.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, who's this guy? This guy could be an all-star. And then they're losing, and he does that.
Oh, Pat Beverly.
That's why. Yeah.
Oh, he was not playing that well, but yeah, he was playing Pat Beverly, like peak Pat Beverly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
which peak Pat Beverly is?
You said an all-star?
Well, if you don't know who he is, and you're like watching, and you're like, look at this guy. He's making threes. He's getting steals. He's bothering the other team.
6.2 points per game. Guy could be an all-star.
I mean, he was in big shots,
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, when he pushed him, I'm like, yeah. I don't think there's anyone on the Clippers that was like, yeah, what he did. They're just like, what are you like? No one was kind of vouching for that.
It was so weird. And then they show what happened, and Chris Paul's just passing him and looks at him. He just looks at him, and then that was too much. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh my god.
Chris Paul.
Yeah, and then Chris Paul, like, of course, he just slams down to the ground, But
Yeah.
I like I like Booker. I like
Hey,
I
he's
like
Mexican.
Ayton. Who? Booker?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, we said that before, but yeah, he's part Mexican. But nah,
Oh.
Booker's he's a tough shot maker, and he has a great mid range game, and he doesn't get rattled. He proved that.
And
I
he showed toughness with
oh
the
yeah,
I
with
mean,
the
broken nose, and then playing with the mask, and then playing without them, and then taking that shot to the face in Game 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's
And then
tough.
Ayton's
God,
good.
Ayton's good.
He has a nice touch around a basket. He's man, he's got some game.
He's shooting
He's
like
gonna be
70% from the field.
yeah, yeah. They also went small ball and stuff like that, but he took it to him, and he played his part, and he had that dunk at the
Yeah,
end of game
God,
two
that was
that that changed the series. But
yeah.
he's good. What do you think about Crowder?
You need another goon, but I mean, look at him like, but what he had 5 or 6 threes in Game 6.
Yeah,
Like, man,
yeah,
those
yeah. They got a
and
good team, and then that weird shooting guy, who shoots
Payne
from the left
Cameron Payne.
side.
Yeah, he was like he's
His
been in and out of
mechanics
the
shooting
G
the ball is
League.
terrible.
Like I guess they called him up just for the bubble last year, and he played really well there. And then they called him back, but that's another guy who's like hasn't been in the league a ton, and he's in the NBA Finals now.
You see, the Bulls said we knew the second practice that he wasn't an NBA guy or something like that.
About
Like he wasn't gonna make it. Like the Bulls, they cut him or something. There was a
he
quote that surfaced or whatever that said about Cameron Payne
Yeah.
that they knew on the second practice that he wasn't cut. He wasn't cut out to be at this level or something like that. Now he's
I mean,
in the final.
with a
Won
jumper
them a
like
game.
that though,
Jumper looks nuts.
it's crazy.
Yeah, the mechanics are some of the worst in the NBA, but hey, it goes in.
Yeah, so they're fun to watch. I mean,
Yeah,
they're and my favorite part of the game was the man Steve Ballmer with his
yeah, that was really weird. He grabbed their legs and squoze them super tight. One guy, he didn't like it. You could tell. He was like, "Hey, man, give me my leg back." Yeah, that was very weird. That's that multi-billion-dollar squeeze. Yeah,
I
that
was
really
watching the
weird.
game, and it's like cutting to a commercial, so it's all on the whatever the music is. It's like at the end of the third quarter, and then they cut to that, and he's just like grabbing these dudes, and then the one guy is trying to push his hand away. He's all squirming away from him, and then he holds harder, and he's squeezing harder.
He's bleeding from his leg.
And
Yeah,
I
that
wonder,
was-
and I'm like, I saw it happening, and I was watching it by myself. So I'm like looking around, like, is anybody else? Somebody else has to be seeing this. And then
Wait, hold on.
immediately,
Time out. You said you were watching it by yourself, and you started looking around to see if anyone else was watching. Dogs, you see this?
I needed some witnesses.
You need some validation.
Yeah. But then after the game, and so like, and of course, I'm thinking about, oh no, I think I hit up Zach and Josh, and I was like, did you see that? And they're like, no, he didn't see it. And then I didn't, I watched the
didn't
rest
hit
of the
me?
game, and then I Googled it after the game, and then
Wow.
I saw it was blowing up already.
Oh, really? It was
Yeah.
trending?
Because when I saw it, I was like, man, that's gotta be a meme. That's
Yeah, facts. That was very weird. In the moment, I was probably I
not
was just in the
focused on
moment.
that.
Yeah, I wasn't caring about that. But of course.
Which is why I waited a day to send it. I
Oh
waited till the
yeah.
next morning. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
we leave this night of mourning, of grief,
yeah.
and then I'll send it tomorrow.
um yeah, I guess to recap, I was like whatever. I mean, not whatever. I was kind of I was it wasn't like a heartbreaking like gut wrenching loss,
No.
especially cuz we already didn't have Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like, all right, hopefully like everyone just comes back and then we take a shot at the re-upped NBA because there was so many injuries. You could say that
Yeah.
about a lot of teams,
Yeah.
but the fact that the Clippers made it to the Western Conference Finals without their top guy was like, okay, we could run it back with the same team.
Yeah. Do you think Reggie Jackson comes back, or is
I
he
was
up?
I was just about to say I was just about to bring him up too. Uh, they definitely gotta throw a yeah he's a free agent, so
Damn, he made
they
himself a lot of money.
yeah I think they'll get him back. It's just because of the situation and he's the starting point guard there, and you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
he's solidified as the starting point guard there. They'll give him more money, and he's comfortable in that position or whatever. So
Yeah.
unless some team maxes him out, which I don't see,
I
or
don't
they
see
throw
that
him like a
either, but
crazy.
if they did, I mean, if you're him,
I mean, the
you
Lakers
gotta
should
get that.
the Lakers should throw him like 80 mil. But I did hear that they might be after who was it? Who was the point
Lowry.
guard? Yeah, Kyle Lowry, and then Spencer Dinwiddie is someone else who
Yeah.
will
I
go
thought
to
Chris Paul. I thought Chris Paul would be another, because I think he's up too. I'm just saying, I could see LeBron trying to do that.
I don't see him leaving. Why would you
You don't think
leave?
so?
Why would you leave the Suns?
I mean, if the Lakers give him more money, who knows how much longer he's trying to play?
So the Suns will not let that happen.
Yeah, but are the Suns gonna
You know
like
what?
be able
Suns
to
will
pay him? You know,
Suns will build that man a statue. What are you talking about? Look how look hold on. Look how revered Charles Barkley is in Phoenix.
Wasn't he there for more than 1 year?
He went to one finals. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, but I also I don't know how people in Phoenix like Charles Barkley. I don't never been to Phoenix. I don't think. Like,
I mean,
I don't know. He's a you know
he's the
mayor.
best player to ever play. He won an MVP. Like, I mean, what do you? I'm just taking it. I'm just saying. I'm guessing. I'm not. I didn't poll people, but I'm like, if you had a guy who took you to the finals, won an MVP, like I'm sure people love him.
Yeah.
Chris Paul had, a fringe MVP season and took him to the finals. Why would you let him walk? And he's the, yeah. I don't see that happening. I don't see him leaving.
Yeah. I was also because Kyle Lowry is up, and then DeMar DeRozan is up too.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see what he does. That'll be
Those
very
two are.
interesting.
I think they're like really good friends because they played together in
Okay.
Toronto for all those years. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think they're like best friends. So so if who knows, maybe they.
Yeah, if they went to the
Yeah.
Lakers, that'd be crazy. That'd be scary.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, LeBron, AD. Yeah. I mean,
Kyle
until
Kuzma.
they get hurt. No.
Until they get hurt.
No, not Kyle
Montrezl
Kuzma.
Harrell.
No, not Montrezl Harrell, not Kyle Kuzma.
Dennis Schroeder.
Kuzma, I'm done with. I am done with.
What about Dennis Schroeder?
I'm done with him too.
What about...
He checked out before Game 6. I'm done.
You know who I think is going to leave? And he's going to get a big contract. And we'll get off of basketball after this. But THT.
I knew you were going to say that.
Horton, Trucker,
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
Yeah. I mean, it would be smart of him too.
Yeah, I think he is absolutely gone and getting like a nice contract.
Yeah. And I mean, the Lakers, the stage that they're at, they're better off. They're better off letting him go and trying to land, I think, at DeMar DeRozan.
It sucks, but you need... I think they should try and re-sign him. And give him more... And give him a more point guard role. Like a combo guard role.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Because he's 20 years old. You need someone for the future.
Yeah,
and he averaged, 10 a game? In like...
Something like that, yeah.
In like 18 minutes?
It's just like they keep getting rid of the young guys.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You need
and
to
then
keep
you're in
one
this
of his...
position, like, now you just got to win now. Because, you know, everybody's old.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I think you keep him. I think he's a legit scorer.
yeah, I like him. I just, you know, I don't know if he's enough. You know, like, you're going to need more.
Of course.
And the guys out there that you kind of want are expensive, you know?
Of course. But I would say they go after Lowry or a Dinwiddie and re-up on their bigs, and they'll be a contender.
I'm kind of off of Dinwiddie, though, because his name is weird.
All right. Well, we'll take him. Weird name and all. And he's an LA guy, but they're trying to...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's an LA guy.
Speaking of names, Sha'Carri Richardson, the 100-meter, right? 100-meter sprinter who qualified for the Olympics and then tested positive for the evil drug cannabis, and then now can't participate. I think it was that she can't. She might not be able to participate for the sprint, like the 100-meter, but she might be able to participate in the relay. But have you seen what she looks like? Have you seen her, like, any articles or anything?
Yeah, I saw it was just a headline on ESPN. It was like on SportsCenter or something. I was passing by the TV and it had like a still picture of her and the headline or whatever.
Yeah.
But
so,
yeah, I don't know anything about her.
Yeah, it's just it's against the rules. Apparently, I didn't know that. You know, I didn't know that they would test for that. I guess for the Olympics, but I don't know. It's not that much of a surprise. But it just seems so pointless, you know, to restrict somebody for something like that. Especially because, and I asked if you had seen her because her look, you know, like her hair color, she got long nails. You know, like she looks like she's a character, you know. And then people like that who compete in the Olympics and are successful in the Olympics, a lot of the time end up getting deals, you know, like at Nike or Adidas or whatever. So her not getting the opportunity to compete in the Olympics, like that could possibly take away millions of dollars, you know, over something stupid like, you know, smoking a little bit of weed or whatever.
How do you know it was a little bit?
I mean, if it was a lot of it, who cares?
That's what I'm saying. I don't they try to say it was performance enhancing. Like,
How?
how is weed?
Yeah, how?
Yeah,
Somebody,
it's
yeah, like explain to me or tell me one, like what performance you can enhance other
it
than like
seems
possibly playing video games.
it seems like a thing where it's just an organization that isn't, is hasn't come up to the times.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but I do know that it's like a huge story,
yeah.
and
It's
that
gonna, and there's a
so
lot of
she
people who are pushing for it.
yeah. So worst case scenario, I hope that people will kind of, or some, she kind of, because of the magnitude of it, of the story, like she still gets some opportunities as far as in endorsements,
Yeah,
but yeah, you never want to see that happen because
yeah,
of because the Olympics is something that changes people's lives, and for
yeah.
that,
That you
I,
can't get back. That
yeah,
opportunity, you know.
right,
But there's like so many people. I mean, so many athletes, not just athletes, but it's starting to gain a lot of steam. So it'd be interesting to see how the Olympic, committee or whatever, how they handle it. Because like now there's a ton of pressure to, but it's also, it's like a global or a world. It's not just America. So like, who knows? There are other countries like, hey, she freaking broke the rules. Like
right.
so.
Yeah, I wonder who's in charge of all that, or is there, yeah, like you said, is there a committee?
Yeah, some kind of governing body for the Olympics.
It's like Wheaties or something.
I guess so. Yeah. Um, the whatever the NCAA of the Olympics,
Yeah.
or I guess the Olympics is the NCAA. But did you in the Olympics or the NCAA thing? Did you hear that they're able to make money now?
Yeah, so what's that? They're able to get money from endorsements?
Yeah. So like, it's being able to make money off of your likeness or, um, basically using your platform or using your position there to make money, whether it's through endorsements or, um, uh, like social media. People who do have an Instagram page or TikTok, like athletes who do that, um,
Yeah.
like appearances, uh, sponsorship or whatever.
Club walkthroughs.
Yeah, yeah. If you go to Miami,
Getting on the club flyer. What? What do you mean Miami? Every college town in America has a bar or club or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
but
saying
people are
that
getting
even
paid for that. Like you think
what?
like
Are you
college
kid?
players?
Are you kidding me? Some whatever college in Iowa, Iowa State or whatever, and they have their little, um, what do you call it? Like main street or whatever, college town
Yeah,
area, and this athlete, the top guy or the second guy or whatever, or two or three people, they're like, all right, let's get on the flyer, let's get an appearance here, and have them pay us money, and we just hang out. And so all these people come out, oh, like he's the celebrity of the town or whatever.
right.
They're gonna get money. There's gonna be so many ways. What will cut back is the females holding down the athlete in as they're like they're not gonna. It's gonna be a different story with that because they're gonna be like, nah, you got your own money now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not every athlete's just gonna have money. Like
Shoot,
they're gonna have, but I'm saying they're gonna have to seek out the opportunities to make it.
there's gonna, man, there's gonna be a lot of business. in ways that we're not even thinking about. There's gonna be so much opportunity. These people are gonna be like, oh, okay, let's come up with this, like, let's come up with a
Hustles.
way.
Every
Yeah,
have a different hustle.
Hell yeah, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Especially those because it's all NCAA, right?
Yeah.
So those D2 teams in like I said, in like that have a decent size fan base or whatever it is, and they're the stars of the town or whatever, the city.
Yeah.
Those players too.
Trying to there's a bunch of because trying to think of the different ways because there's social media, you can make money off of that. There's this one guy, have you heard of I think it's Destroying? Have you heard that? Black dude, he's a kicker or like a punter.
Is that his maiden name?
I don't know if that's his
Oh,
legal name. But he he went to school somewhere. I think he was going to school at some D1 school, and he opted not to out of a scholarship basically, so that he could continue to do his YouTube page and like social media. And so I think he's been doing that, and I think he's probably made a lot of money.
yeah.
Because I know he's got a ton of followers. So he chose to do that instead of play for the college because he couldn't do that if he was doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, so it'd be interesting to see what.
I mean, he's a kicker.
He is, but he also like. I think I saw him kick a 70-yard field goal earlier.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it, but do they love it?
Do they love
Like,
what?
are the kickers
Kicking?
like in? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, is there a passion behind it?
No, probably not. But I'm just saying, like, he took that.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
He took that route over actually playing. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and he also took the credit for making this happen, which was kind of a little much. But
Oh god.
but the other part of this, with the NCAA allowing players to use their likeness to earn money, is that Reggie Bush, now after having been, stripped of the Heisman Trophy, stripped of his records and stats, now there's a push for him to get reinstated for all that stuff, because whatever he did or whatever, incident got him taken out of all that stuff was related to this in some way and is now basically legal.
See, I had thought that he was getting like Range Rovers and stuff from the college.
I also heard that,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure if that's what it was.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
And the Heisman, like the Heisman Trust, I think it is, they said they'll give him the Heisman back if the NCAA gives him his records and stuff back.
So weird.
So they're just like pushing it on the NCAA. You
Yeah,
first.
Yeah. Oh, so they're like a separate entity? They're not like part of...
Yeah. The Heisman
Okay.
Trust and then the NCAA are separate.
So weird.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you're right. I did hear that he was getting like Range Rovers, and I think like they paid for a house or something like that.
Yeah, and like, yeah, I remember that, and like offered him like Kim Kardashian or something like that. Yeah.
Just on a platter or what?
Nah, I think that was after, but but he was definitely taken care of, especially that era of USC when there was no NFL teams.
Yeah.
In LA.
How about that Mexico World Portal?
flames
God
of the
damn.
underworld
Jesus.
burning through the core of the of the waters of the world. Yeah, that was scary. That just visual looked scary.
Yeah. It's
What
not,
did
I
they?
mean, it's not funny. It's just like,
It's
it's
scary.
scary. God.
What happened? They were like drilling for oil. Is that what they're doing? Drilling for
Yeah,
oil?
it said that a oil pipeline burst.
And how and why is it? Why did it blow up and like start create like a portal to another dimension? It looked crazy from that
It
footage
looks
though,
so crazy.
because it was like it was like spinning like a
Yeah.
portal. Like
Yeah,
it
no,
was
I
like
don't
looked like a
understand that. I
sci-fi
still
movie.
don't understand that. Why was it spinning? I don't understand that.
It's like Godzilla was about to come up. And
Like, I'm trying to understand if it's that the oil is like so condensed and like, or if inside the pipeline it's on fire and it's just like, maybe that's why it's spinning, because it's like it's getting, the oil's shooting out.
She's on fire, and she burns through the night at the speed of light. She's on fire, with the heat of the beat right beneath her feet. She's on fire, and the name of the game is to
You suck!
yeah, so I have no clue what that. I'm not even gonna try to attempt to understand the science behind it,
Yeah.
or
And
the
then the
fact
other
that
one.
they were to stop it from happening. It's in the middle of the ocean, which is water. They were spraying water on top of it to stop it, which was nuts.
I wonder if they brought that water, or if they were just sucking it out of the ocean and
That's a
then
great question.
spraying it on there. Like,
It seemed like a sci-fi movie that had so many plot holes to it that it was like, man, this movie sucks because it's not realistic.
yeah. I mean, it also like it kind of looked like Idiocracy.
Hmm.
Like there's a big fire in the water. Like somehow, you know, there's like a oil fire in the water, and then they're spraying it with water in the water to put it out.
Yeah. Uh, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see what it was. I had saw something on the news about Mexico, right? But I didn't know what happened. And then I came across the footage of it where it's that famous like, you know, portal to another dimension, fire, flame in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's happening? It looked like a movie or something. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that was scary. I'm not gonna lie. My first thoughts was like, oh no.
Yeah, and I don't know how contained it is. I don't know how well that the extra water helped when they put the water on the water fire. So who knows how contained it is, but yeah, that looked crazy. Because I saw Joe Rogan post it on his Instagram, and in his caption, what he wrote some, "This is not CGI." But instantly when I saw the image, I thought it was CGI. And then I
Yeah, it
started
looked like
reading
a
the
movie.
thing. Yeah.
Imagine the person who's got to go clean all that stuff up. The diver's like, man, all
Yeah,
right.
be careful.
I gotta go fix this pipe. Hopefully it doesn't break again and I get sucked into
Yeah.
the portal.
Or who knows, maybe there's like a new sea creature that
Oh
just,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, got mutated or whatever.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know. Or maybe there's one that like just really likes oil, and you never see it, and then it just shows up, and it's like 7,000 feet long.
The Loch Ness monster is like
Yeah.
right there.
And then people are like, "Oh shit! I guess that is in there. Be careful."
Yeah. Don't do this again, guys. Or else you awaken the animals of the abyss that have superhuman technology and strength and powers to destroy the planet.
Yeah. That video. I mean, I know it's not like a daily thing, and I know it's not that like the ocean's fault that that's happening, but it makes it even more so. I'm not getting in the ocean.
Yeah.
I'm
This is
not getting in there.
yeah. Yeah, no. Not at all.
Yeah,
There's like submarines that could be in there. Like you could just
there are tons. There's thousands.
Mm-hmm.
There's thousands of submarines that have sank. There's boats that sank. There's planes that crash and sink. There's weird animals that you never seen before. You
Yeah.
know, there's mermaids and people and Atlantis in there.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
James
Finding
Cameron is in there.
Capturing Nemo or whatever it's called. Finding Nemo.
Capturing.
Captain Ahab and all that. Yeah, this stuff's nuts. I would never.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have all that. You can keep the ocean. I was driving home today, and I was driving over. I think it's the Santa Clara River. I'm not sure what it is. It's just like the outlet. There's the water, and then it goes out to the ocean right there on the harbor. And I was just looking at the water as I was passing over it, and just wondering in my head, like, what kind of animals are in there? You know, like, I don't know exactly. Like, are there fish? Do they swim in there? Like, are there jellyfish that swim all the way in there? Like, I just thought, like, I don't like that. I don't know. You know, there's all these weird, slimy creatures that stab you and bite you and stuff. You know?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not trying to find out these crabs and sand crabs and sea otters and swordfish, all that stuff. Yeah, all that. Nah, I'm good. I don't know if this thing, because people are like, oh, it's a mammal. I never understood the differences between what eats humans and what doesn't. So I don't.
There is no difference.
I'm not gonna try to be like, oh, that shark doesn't eat humans. Okay, I'm good. Nah, I'm cool. I'm not gonna try and test that theory.
What about like whale watching? Would you do that?
Nope.
What about a cruise, like a boat? Like
I'm
a
not
cruise?
trying to be Pinocchio out here, get swallowed on accident by a damn whale, and it doesn't even know that it ate you. Nope.
What about a cruise?
Whale watching.
What about Carnival cruise
I
line?
was terrified to go to SeaWorld. That stuff's nah.
Yeah, whale watching is. I did whale watching one time out in the Channel Islands. Like,
So you went on a
off-
boat, like a
like a
what?
shiver me
Like a
timbers
yacht?
type. Yeah, no, no, like a.
Tugboat
I mean,
type
it's a
of deal,
pretty big boat, I think.
like a
there's
honk
little-
honk type boat.
Yeah, it definitely had a honk.
Okay. Was there a guy with a beard steering the
course there
circle
was.
in the beginning?
course there was.
In the
Yeah, and there's a dog. There's a dog that just like lived on it, like on
Yeah.
top of it, just standing on top of it.
Okay. Did the captain call you old sport?
No, I never met the captain. I was never introduced to the captain.
Oh, okay.
But it was it got pretty scary.
Yeah.
It was cool, but God, like as you're going out into the ocean, like you're leaving the, you know, the port or the dock or whatever, and you're getting past the waves, you know, like, and the boat's like going up and kind of slamming down and slamming down. That
Yeah.
part's a little weird, you know. And then you get out there on the water and you're like far, far from land. and
You're like,
and then like
I gotta go to.
and then the whale watching part, like
I want to
then
go home.
these giant things start coming around, you know, like just start popping up out of the water. Giant beasts that are just living down there. Yeah.
Would you go on
Have
a
you-
cruise?
Hell no.
See, I would go on a cruise.
Nah.
I've never been on a cruise, but I would go on a cruise.
I've seen too many movies. I've seen one
Titanic.
where like a shark, like a giant, like the Meg or whatever, like a giant shark just bites a cruise ship in half, I think.
Sharknado type of deal. I got you.
Yeah. I'm not super worried about that happening, but I mean, you know, Speed 2, I'm pretty sure Speed 2 happened on a cruise ship.
I didn't watch. I don't remember Speed 2.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like it's just gross. Like it's like a being on an airplane. Like you're breathing, you know, all other people's farts in all the rooms with everybody and
Wait,
recycled
an
air.
airplane? Wait, did you just turn a cruise into an airplane?
I'm saying like with their like their little climate that they have, you know, the ship has to create its own little climate, you know, like
What?
with like
No.
heating and air and all that stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you're just like living in
Oh.
there and
Living in
you're living next to all these people in these tiny little rooms.
there. I mean, I don't know what cruise you're talking about, but there's some, you know, high end cruises where it's like nice
Yeah.
quarters that you're living in, and not like.
But also like what if
You're
there's
not
a
like
giant sea creature?
Shmee in the back of a in the basement of a small tugboat. You said, but also what?
Just you know, being out there. Like what if there's a storm? Right? What if you have like what if you hit a iceberg, you know? Meteor.
Yeah, true. Those meteors, you can't can't predict those.
You know, like or pirates. What about pirates?
That's true. That's true too.
And,
Now you make
and
a
then
good point.
when you're sitting there and you're sitting on the floor of the pirate ship, and then you're asking yourself, why am I here again? Why? Oh, because I wanted to drink alcohol on the ocean? Damn, I wish I would have just not done that.
Or you wanted to go to like an island.
Fly there.
Yeah, you could do that too. Well, that presents its own problems too.
Yeah, but if a flight goes wrong, you're gonna at least die quickly.
Hmm.
If something goes wrong on a ship, it's
Uh-huh.
probably not gonna be a quick death.
So
You're
you
gonna
don't
like
think
starve or have to eat each other or jump off.
Yeah, but then you have the little boats, don't you? Don't you have little?
Yeah, but didn't you see Titanic? Like not everybody gets one. And then people
Yeah.
freeze.
That's
People
true,
freeze
but
to death.
that's true. I wouldn't go in like wherever they were going, where there's ice and stuff. You know, more tropical weather, I guess you could say.
Yeah. I'm surprised that you would do it. It seems like there's a lot of risk involved. All right. Have you ever done? Did I ask if you've done jet skis before? Like ridden jet skis? You all right?
Test.
What's new in the alien news world?
Mm. I don't know. I don't have the answers to that. Are there aliens? Did they release the footage of ET?
I don't know, but it seems weird the way that like they keep putting out more videos or releasing more footage, you know. And so people are looking at it, and people are interested in it, and people are asking questions like, "What is that?" And then the answer to everything is, "I don't know."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they did. They're kind of teasing it, huh? They're,
Yeah, it's like why give just the video? Well, I mean, I guess if they don't know, then I guess they don't know, but it seems hard to believe.
what's your favorite alien movie? Or aliens or UFOs movie?
Um Man, there's so many different kinds.
There's a lot, huh?
Yeah, you know, there's your Interstellar, right? Like the it's
The
kind of got
movie
some
Interstellar?
time. Yeah, like
Yeah.
got some time travel mixed in there.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a trippy movie.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you were on some type of drugs, that movie was probably like a whole nother experience.
It was probably pretty tough to follow if you were on drugs.
True.
But then there's also like the actual not alien invasion, but there's a movie The Day the Earth Stood Still. I think Keanu Reeves is in it.
Yeah, yeah. Keanu, I just
No?
Keanu. No, movie is cool. Or whatever. Have you ever been to the Fry's Electronics in? I think it's Burbank.
No.
They have that like robot dude. They had it that robot dude in the center of the place of the store or whatever.
Wait, what
Like
robot
all
dude?
of them had a theme.
What robot dude?
The from the Day the Earth Stood Still, the little shoot him with
Oh.
the eyes robot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
from
a
the
big one?
original. I think yeah, from the original movie, from the original Day the Earth Stood Still.
Oh, okay.
But you know how the fries they're all themed. I don't know if you've been to many fries, but
No, I just been to
they're
the
all
Oxnard one.
okay. Yeah, they're
What's
all
the Oxnard
themed.
one's theme?
I don't know. That's a good question. Because
It's
one is like Alice
Oxnard theme,
in
so it's trash.
one is like Alice in Wonderland theme, and then the other one I've been to is like sci-fi or whatever. They
Oh.
have like a big UFO crashed into it on the outside, I think.
Damn, I feel cheated. Like our fries is just trash. There's like a
Yeah.
shitty cafe
The
in it.
theme is an electronic store.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah, in that movie, I don't like. I'm not a big fan of Keanu Reeves.
I'm a fan of
But,
him in those kind of roles, where he's supposed to play like
A
not
stupid
really
guy.
a human person, like somebody who's not a human.
What? Whoa! It's like Bill and Ted's Excellent in Bogus, Wonderful Adventure.
I've never
or whatever.
seen that.
I've never seen it. Either.
Never seen that. I mean, people swear people are like, "That's Keanu's best movie, bro." That's the only one I haven't seen because I'm not watching that.
Right. UFO movie.
But I mean, God, Independence Day, Independence Day probably number one. Other than,
Yeah, that one was a good movie.
I mean, I'm not gonna put Star Wars in there. I don't think there are aliens, but it's not like,
It's more so fantasy or whatever.
yeah,
Huh?
it's
That's
not really.
like-
It's not about Earth, you know.
Okay.
It's about like a different, you know.
It's about a different galaxy far, far away. I got you.
Exactly.
Yeah, Will Smith had some good lines in there.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Earth.
Yeah.
Punch an
Welcome to Earth.
alien in the face.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the one when he's got the alien in the truck and he rolls up to the?
He's like, I could have
Checkpoint.
been at a barbecue.
There you go. Yeah. Or
No, I don't know
or
if he said it in that.
he pulls back the sheet and then he.
Oh, he's like, is that enough clearance or something?
Yeah, there you go. That's
Yeah. Here's your clearance or something. Yeah.
Then the speech at the end, the Bill Pullman speech, the president's speech.
We will not go into the night. Or whatever.
That
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay.
That speech.
It's kind of funny. We're going to move on. What do you say? We're going to live on. We're going to keep barbecuing.
That speech is fire. And then the guy, the special dude, with flying the plane. The drunk guy, the dad, he flies up into the butthole of the spaceship.
Oh yeah, the Jewish guy.
What? No.
Okay.
No, the dad, like the dad who has those kids.
Oh,
like,
the drunk.
The dad who
dude.
has the young
Yeah, the
Keanu wannabe kid. Dad, don't go. That, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I flew back in Nam or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was
That
he in the
dude-
second one?
I mean, I don't see how he would be.
Oh, he died.
He flew up into the spaceship.
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
mean? Yeah, remember
I don't know.
was always talking because he was saying like that was payback or whatever, like because they
Yeah, he's like,
abducted him.
paybacks. Oh, bitch, or something.
Yeah.
What did he say when he was flying in?
Oh, he said, "I'm back." That's
Oh yeah.
he says, "Yeah, like, hey guys,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
back." Yeah,
Yeah, that was a good movie.
because he was saying that the aliens abducted him and did stuff to his butthole in the first part of that movie. And then
Yeah.
that's why he wanted to like get revenge on.
Jeff Goldblum was in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, just that team up right there, Jeff Goldblum and Will Smith.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Who was Will Smith's wife? Is it Vivica?
Vivica
Fox?
Yeah.
That was.
And she said a political line in that one. Do you remember that? She's like, I voted
for the other guy. Yeah.
That was like the most political I was privy to up until like Trump.
Of a movie politics, like of
Yeah,
movie
like just
politics?
period, like of me getting involved in like knowing about politics.
That's not. It's just the movie.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool movie, man.
That's probably number one, right?
Yeah, and then the guy's like, and then he's like, Area 51, and they were in a bunker.
Yeah.
Or something.
And then that one snivelly guy, the Mr. Burns dude.
Yeah.
You know,
The
snivelly, whiny bad guy.
Yeah. No, he wasn't a bad guy.
The guy.
Oh,
yeah,
him.
the Mr. Burns dude.
Oh, that guy. I thought you were talking about the scientist dude who was like, he got taken over by the alien.
Oh, that guy.
Hey, if you... Spoiler alert if you haven't seen.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that guy got fucked up.
Hey, that's crazy. We were just talking about alien movies, but it's about to be Independence Day.
I know. I was looking.
It's like perfect. No, I like that one. What else?
Um,
I I keep in my
ooh,
mind. This keeps coming to my mind. The Signs. Did
oh
you see
yeah,
that one?
yeah, that's a good one. Have you seen District 9?
Yeah, I did see that one. That's
Did you
wait.
like that?
What was that? The one where the guy? Oh no, that was Chappie.
Yeah.
I always get those mixed up.
Well, because I think they're both like, I think they're by the same director, but they're both South Africa.
And then I always get that one and Elysium with what's his name?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. I always get those mixed up.
Yeah, I thought Elysium was supposed to be a sequel to District 9. Well, not a sequel,
Oh, it
but like
was
kind of. It was like I thought it
in
was
the
in the
same
same.
world
Yeah, but I don't know if
universe.
it was, and it didn't really. It
It didn't
wasn't
connect
connected
at
as
all.
far as I was concerned. So
No.
it wasn't as good. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw the District 9.
what about like Mars Attacks? Like, have
I
you?
didn't I saw it. I saw like certain parts of it. I wasn't interested.
Yeah, I wasn't really either. It's so difficult for movies like to get the aliens right. You know, I feel like that's why Independence Day was successful like that. Because it's so hard to get the aliens to look. It's really easy to make them look goofy. You know,
Mm.
like there are some movies like what was the movie Battlefield L.A. Remember that one? It was like,
Yeah, with Neo.
yeah, oh my god. Damn, with Neo and Two Face as the main character. Two Face from the
Oh yeah, he was. He was in
yeah.
that movie.
But the aliens in that movie, they didn't show them very much, but they
Yeah, I
just
forgot
didn't
even
look
what
good. They looked bad.
I forgot what they looked like. Weren't they have big ass heads, paws?
I can't remember, but they just
Yeah, I
they
forgot.
just didn't look good. And then it really starts to wear on the movie.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to think of other movies that, like other alien movies or other.
E.T.
Yeah, he's goofy looking. Um, what was the movie with I think it was Amy Adams. It was the one where that she was trying to communicate with them, and so like she was trying to find some way to like communicate or translate or whatever, and they showed the
Close
aliens. They ended
Encounters of the Third Kind.
no, but they showed them, and then they just look like octopus, like tentacles or whatever, and it just
Oh, you talking about the recent one with Hawkeye
yeah,
and Forrest Whitaker?
yep, yeah,
Yeah, I thought that
and
was pretty interesting.
I thought it was interesting, but the way that they looked,
It wasn't. Was it? I don't think it was even them. I thought it was like their communication, wasn't it?
oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's tricky because it's like it ends up being whatever is in, the brain of the director or whoever, like however they see aliens in their head, like that's what you get, so like if it's different than what's in your head of what you think aliens look like it's
Yeah.
hard to match it up to where it can be consistent to where you can, you know, really like get into the movie that way.
Yeah, you kind of got to go with that skinnier than a human, like skinnier silhouette face or whatever. You know, that's like the norm that people usually use.
Like the Signs alien, like
Ye- yeah, that, and then what else had it? There was another movie that had it. I forgot. What do you think of those movies, Aliens and all that? Aliens 1, Aliens 2, Aliens 3, Aliens 4.
I don't think I've seen all of the Aliens, but
Yeah.
I did watch them recently, like maybe in the last year or two.
A
I
lot
think
of these movies I saw during quarantine. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, me too. Me too. I think.
Yeah, like a
So
lot
you
of
watch
things.
Alien?
Yeah, I've seen it. I saw the prequels or the whatever.
Prometheus,
Yeah,
which I like that movie.
yeah. What there was two of them. There was one, that one and then another one. I
There was
forgot what
another
it's called.
one. Was it the other one where they were like floating and they're on the ship or something?
I mean, they land somewhere, but yeah, they go on a ship. But there
Oh no,
was
no, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
it's the same thing. It's like
yeah,
some of the cast is in it also.
yeah. The robot dude is in it again, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Uh,
forgot what it's called though.
but have you seen like Alien though? Like just Alien?
Alien without an S, yeah, is
Oh
boring.
shit, are they different? They are
There's
different,
Alien and then Aliens
huh? Right.
and then
Which
there's
is the one with?
Aliens.
Which is the one with like Sigourney Weaver?
They're
Which is
all yeah. She's been in them all.
no. So the
Yep.
so Alien and Aliens are from the same. It's the same.
Same dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about
There's
Predator?
like Alien.
Have you seen those?
Yeah, I saw those. Saw those. That was a good one. Predator. What
I
do you,
think
what,
I think I like Alien better, but they're both cool.
I like the one with Danny Glover, not Childish Gambino, the older Danny Glover.
That's Predator, right?
Angels in the Outfield. Yeah, yeah.
Damn, that's the movie he gets for you.
What else is there?
Lethal Weapon,
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
Lethal Weapon 1, Lethal Weapon 2,
Yeah,
Lethal
yeah.
Weapon 3.
Um, yeah, the Predator with Danny Glover. He cause he's just like a regular dude, and he's like fighting this predator
He's like
in the
stuck
city.
in there.
Yeah. And he's every time he's like, "Damn, God dang it!" Like he's just like pissed off. Damn aliens, gosh, this damn alien. It's just a regular dude like complaining about an alien, fighting an alien with no help in a city.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I hope our first encounter isn't. I hope it's nothing that we've dreamt up yet, because everything is bad. I'm pretty sure. You know, like
Nah, I think there's some good. There's a lot of good. There's a lot of things like they're living among us and like helping us out, or like you
what?
know,
Like what movies?
like giving us. Oh, you're saying movie? I thought you were talking about real.
No, like every movie that
E.T.
you see. Yeah, he didn't help anything, did he?
What? He helped a lot. He helped that kid.
Because he was delivering newspapers or whatever.
Nah, he helped him float on a bike.
That's important.
He helped him stay home from school.
Okay.
I forget what else. Let's see what else. Who else is there?
Yeah, most alien movies are not like
Right.
these guys are nice.
Yeah,
know?
that's true. You think? What do you think? You think that you think that it'll happen? Like we'll see aliens?
Ah, man. I hope so. But I don't know. We're pretty far away from that, I think. Just when you
What if they-
see what happens, like look at the start of the pandemic or whatever. You know, pandemic, everybody locked down, everybody stay home, and then the toilet paper, the great toilet paper debacle. You know, like people. I don't know if people are ready for that yet.
All right, so let's see. An alien comes by, and they park their car,
Right.
and then like people start finding out, get footage of it, put it on social media, it gets on TV, breaking news, all that. And then what? And then someone like the authorities try and go like confront / meet and greet.
Yeah.
And then
according to the movies,
someone shoots it on accident.
yep. And then that's when everybody gets blown up and
like,
everyone dies. Yeah. Somebody fires one small 22 round bullet
Yeah.
at a giant spaceship with like, you know, all kinds of protective forces. That's always how it is in the movie. Somebody shoots like one pistol at it, like maybe I'll just try.
Yeah.
And then it starts a interstellar
and then they're like,
war.
okay, we'll just kill your world.
Yeah. Like we gave you a chance.
Yeah, but this stupid guy who was
Yeah,
probably
then
involved in
Rick.
Columbine or something.
Yeah.
Like he just ruined your whole existence.
Yeah, ruin everybody's chance. Yeah. Yeah, I don't I really hope that they would be nice, I guess. But if they're not, I feel like
What's your plan?
there's no chance.
So then what's your plan? Yeah, do you have a plan? Like what if that happens and they shoot him and they're like, okay, like we'll just start destroying everything. What would you do? Would you just get in your bed and lay there? or or would you go underwater?
Take my chances with the underwater.
Take my chances with the underwater aliens.
Shit, both
I
options.
get swallowed by a whale, so I stay in here.
Man, I don't know.
Or would you try and get in a plane?
I mean, I could.
Try and
We've
go
talked
underground?
about that because I know, I've been around planes enough for work that I could turn one on. I could turn one on, and I could probably get it going fast enough. Maybe even get it off the ground. But
Do you ever see that movie with Mel Gibson where he teaches that little kid how to fly?
no.
He teaches the little kid how to fly, and like the little kid's like flying and stuff, and he lands a plane, and it's weird. But anyways, that's gonna be you.
No, I mean I'm just
like I could do it.
Crash it or eject or
You
something.
just
I don't know.
crash the plane into the alien army.
Yeah, and then that's how we'll survive.
That's how you win. It's
the
like
war,
it's like a comedy accident, but you like saved humanity.
I mean, really, it's basically the same thing as Independence Day.
Yeah.
Like,
You're gonna say I'm back?
Ending. Yeah, that's the ending of Independence Day.
Montrezl Harrell. I'm back. Score 2 points in a playoff game. I just feel like aliens. I feel like maybe we've already seen aliens. Like maybe we've already, like someone has already either seen aliens, seen alien technology, or come in contact with aliens.
Like not the government.
Anyone. Maybe like one person at least has. I think.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think a lot of. I think the government knows something. I don't know if they like have them, but they know something.
It's just tough to to keep that a secret. Like for years and years and years. I know.
I mean, they've kept
stuff,
a lot of secrets.
But I know things have leaked too. Like some people are like, "Oh, this is the secrets. Like this is what's going on and stuff." But I don't know. Not to get all Joe Rogan-y, but yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Yeah, his topic every week, aliens,
I'm especially
with
now.
every guest.
And then
Every single guest has to talk about aliens with Joe Rogan.
it's part of the thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
You sign your waiver.
it is interesting though. You know, like there are some
Yeah, for sure.
some things that you could ask almost every person and just be interested in how each person,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, responds to it.
No, for sure. For sure.
Did you see Tarantino was on Rogan?
Yeah, I did see it. I didn't see the actual episode, but I saw that he was on there.
Did you see a preview or just saw the picture?
I just saw the picture, I think. I don't.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you didn't hear
I
him
didn't see-
talk.
No, I didn't hear him talk.
I don't know if I've ever heard him talk. Like,
Tarantino?
well, other than in the movie. In the
Yeah,
movie.
that's what I'm saying. He curses all the time. He curses a lot. Like, that's his acting style. Curse.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems like a dickhead kind of. I like his movies. I like the
Right.
movies, but he definitely seems like he's kind of a dick.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that too.
Yeah. He was talking about. Did you see the one? What's the one that came out recently? The one with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Um,
Did I see it? No.
yeah, that one. Well,
I
did
want
you
to see it though.
Bruce Lee he had somebody play Bruce Lee in it. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, well, he had somebody play Bruce Lee, and Brad Pitt's character gets into a fight with Bruce Lee, and he kicks his ass, like he destroys him, and he caught a lot of backlash about it because people were upset, like, you know, how could this guy beat Bruce Lee? And then I saw some of the clips from that Rogan interview I read where that he was kind of talking about that and how people were upset with how he portrayed Bruce Lee, but he was defending his portrayal of him, and he was talking about how I guess Bruce Lee used to be way more aggressive with American stuntmen. Like they'd be filming the movie, and Bruce Lee. There's a certain term for it that they mention, but when he's like actually doing the moves they're filming and he's doing the punches, he's actually hitting him. So I guess Bruce Lee used to be notorious for that. Like he didn't respect American stuntmen, is what Tarantino said. So he wasn't like Tarantino wasn't apologetic, or he didn't feel bad about his portrayal of him because his reasoning was like Bruce Lee was a dick. Who cares? You know.
Damn.
Which I don't know if that's true. I mean, for a lot of the stuff that I've heard, that Bruce Lee was pretty arrogant and pretty cocky, but who knows? You know. But Tarantino, like he didn't give a fuck. Feels like he knows for sure how he was.
Yeah, it's I got to see that movie too. I haven't seen that one.
It was okay.
Okay.
I
Because
thought
there's some heavy hitter actors in there.
the previews made it look better than it was, in my opinion. Like it was a pretty long movie, and then I didn't really, like once the whole, everything kind of went down and all that stuff, and then the movie ended. I was kind of sitting there like I was surprised that it ended, like that they, like this is it. One of those kind of things, But
So you like a happily ever after ending?
no, not necessarily, but it just not happily ever after, but resolved. Like finish
So
the story.
But you know that. I mean, Pulp Fiction was kind of like that.
Yeah, I know it's his style,
Yeah.
you know, but sometimes sometimes he's doing a little much.
Yeah, I like Tarantino. I liked Django, um,
What
Inglorious
about Kill Bill?
Bastards.
Did you watch that one, Kill Bill?
I saw the first one. I didn't see volume two. It was cool. I know a lot of people really liked it.
Yeah,
I like Pulp Fiction a lot. Reservoir Dogs, but
yeah.
that was pretty much it that I've seen from him.
I think that's all the big ones. I think, right?
Yeah.
The other ones
Well,
like
there was the Hateful
Hateful
Eight.
Eight. I didn't.
Right.
I started to watch it. I didn't. I couldn't get very far.
Oh, okay.
It was like, you know how he does with all his dialogue, like
Uh huh.
if there's like a 45-minute conversation about nothing that you have to watch, you know.
Yeah, he always has a lot of. He's like the DJ Khaled of movies too. Like he brings in a lot of big time actors. Like there's not
Yeah,
just, you know what I mean. Like he has a big star studded cast.
yeah.
Whenever he
But he reuses he uses a lot of the same
same
people,
people. Yeah,
like
that's
Brad
a lot
Pitt
of
in Brad Pitt was in Once Upon a Time in
Inglorious
Hollywood,
Bastards.
Inglorious Bastards. DiCaprio was in that and in Django.
Yeah,
Christoph Waltz. You know,
yeah.
he's in.
A lot of directors do that.
Yeah. What else? Waltz. He was in
Django
Glorious
and then
Bastards
Inglorious Bastards.
and Django. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so like he does. I guess if you get really good actors, then you can do that kind of thing where you have like a long conversation. That's the whole scene. You know.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
the
Cause
Hateful Eight. I don't know if you watched that at all. But
no, I didn't see
God
one.
damn, man, it was just like dragging on and on and on, and it's Kurt Russell, I think, who is okay, you know, but it was just too much, and they're just like walking through the snow on horseback, it just super boring. So, but most of his stuff is good. I'll say that.
Yeah, I think I'll see it at some point, but I'm not rushing to get. I get that when it comes on DVD.
Uh, what's your what's your 4th of July plans? Like, are you gonna light off fireworks?
Nah, it seems like people have done that for the whole, you know, 2020 and
The entire
2021.
year?
Enough for everyone.
Yeah, man. So it's everywhere, I guess, huh? Like,
Yeah, I just, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. No plans yet.
yeah,
I guess barbecuing, right?
yeah.
That's the thing.
The standard, yeah. But I mean, yeah, I guess the lazy Sunday barbecue because it's tomorrow. So if you don't have anything planned now, so that's probably what you're doing. Or
Yeah.
yesterday,
Probably watched Hateful Eight or something.
whatever day it is.
So all right. All right. Here I got a question for you. So you like say we're talking about 4th of July. So say you text someone and you're like, hey, do you want to come over for the 4th of July, or you want to do something for the 4th of July? And you're waiting for a text message, and you see the three dots.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
when they're texting, and then it goes away, and then nothing happens. What's your thoughts?
Thank God that they never text back, and then you don't have to hang out.
But you asked them.
Yeah, but it was just like a courtesy. I didn't really want him to.
Okay. All right. Okay, gotcha. All right, so what if it's something? Okay, let me rephrase. What if it's something that you're actually trying to do,
Trying to do.
and and then you see the three dots, and then it goes away, and then nothing happens. What's your thought on that?
It's unacceptable.
Really?
Look, if you're typing something and then you stop, like you're that far, you got to just finish it.
What if they ran off?
It ran off. What do you mean?
They had to, I don't know, they had to evacuate the premises or something.
Other than like a literal evacuation for a fire or some other type of emergency, there's no reason to have to abandon whatever you're doing and then just never go back to it, you know?
What if you text? What if you text it and then it goes in green, and everything else is blue, and then it goes.
Hey, what does
green.
that mean, by the way? What does that mean? Because that happened to me recently, and I didn't.
For real?
Yeah, my cousin did that to me.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out too. I think it means that they don't have an iPhone anymore.
Yeah, but then it switched back to blue later.
He bought an iPhone.
Are you sure he wasn't just ducking me?
Maybe. I don't know. I think, or maybe he wasn't in a good reception area, so it had to go green. So it was economical. It had to go green.
I thought you were gonna say he wasn't in a good mood,
So
so
it
he
had
was
to go
just
green.
like turned it off, so I couldn't contact him.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah. I think yeah, it's tough. Hey, green texts are a rare breed out these days.
I hope they're getting rarer.
Yeah.
Green text. Hey, can you send me a picture or a video? And the video looks like it's on VCR.
Yeah.
I just get a freak.
And
then
it's
always
super small, like little.
Yeah.
Like you have to like use your pinky finger to tap it. Pause.
Yeah.
You're like, dang.
Yeah. And then the response is always like, iPhone's stupid.
Yeah.
My camera is 5.7 megapixels and
Yeah. Yeah, they have all these like I can do this, that, and the third with this phone, and this. There's no.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have a stylus that turns into a spoon too.
Yeah, they have it's like certain reasons. Yeah, shout out to all the green people.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't discriminate.
And if you have any insight, if listeners have any insight on what's happening when your text messages turn green.
Yeah. And then goes right back.
Yes. Somehow fill us in, please.
Yeah. Is it some certain like political stance or something?
Yeah. All right. I thought we could write out this episode like this for the occasion.
Oh God.